girls, okay, immediately, using your values, like go to the picture that you think defines who, you know, what you relate to. Every girl but one ran to the Volkswagen. And this one girl goes to the really fancy Cadillac. So she's standing there all alone, and all the other girls in the other cluster, and I'm listening to this, I'm like, oh yeah, look at that, Ritzy. She went to the Cadillac, gotta have a big hot car, and we're in the little cool car, it's affordable, we're having fun. So they were all like dissing this girl over here. They went on and on. Now they weren't communicating that to her, but she's watching their body language, and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe. So meanwhile, she has told the other trainer that's over with her why she picked that. Now, she lived in Cleveland, Ohio, big auto producing area of Ohio. And so when they get done with all their that they're doing with her and making fun of her, we said, okay, now tell them why you picked Cadillac. She said, because my dad is an out-of-work auto worker, and that car's made in America, and if somebody buys that car, my dad goes back to work. Okay, we know how girls are. We get very emotional. Like 6 of them start crying, run over, hug her, everything. Well, talk about miscommunication, because there was nothing shared between them in that. They made an automatic assumption because there was no dialogue. The minute she had a dialogue and she put it out there pretty straightforward, fairly factually, you know, told it in a way that people could understand, they were like all over, I'm with you, and they all wanted to move and leave the cute little Volkswagen Bug and run over to the nasty big old daddy car, because they got where she was coming from. She communicated with them and they bought into it. So the whole notion is, how do we communicate? One of the ways, obviously, is don't dominate the conversation. You already know what you're going to say. What you want to do is try to hear where the other person is coming from and figure out where that fits in with where you're coming from, so you get to that compromise situation. I don't know, do any of you have friends that just, you love them, but you are one? My best friend, who was my maid of honor, my wedding, everything. She's a rocket scientist, but she doesn't listen to anyone. When she's got my back, she would do, I mean, if there was a train coming, she would push it out, you know, Superwoman, she'd probably stop it, but